Are you a first-time home buyer? Are you a little nervous about the process and not really sure where to start? If you are, drop a comment down below and let me know what your biggest hesitation is or what you're most unsure about, because those are things I'd really like to address and make sure that I'm helping you out with that along the way. I want to talk about pre-approval today and why it is important to the home buying process. Most people believe that the pre-approval is the first step in the home buying process, but I know better than that. And so do all of you who might be first-time home buyers. You know that the first steps are those years leading up to it. Whenever you're working on your credit score, you're saving money for that down payment, and you're working to keep your debts low so that when you do go to a lender, you'll have a great chance at getting a better pre-approval. And that can take years to do for you to be able to get that right number that you want from your lender. Once you've done the challenging work, then it's time to put in an application with your lender. You'll upload your documentation and have a soft credit check pulled, all at no cost. This is important because a buyer's agent needs to know you're qualified to buy a home, and a seller needs to know you've been pre-approved before they can accept an offer that you may put in. So getting a pre-approval done ahead of time lets them know that you're serious about buying a home. And if you find your dream home right out of the gate, then you can put an offer in immediately. Also in August, realtors will be having you sign a buyer's agreement before showing any homes, so it helps that you have that pre-approval in hand before you do that. Make sure if you're going to a lender, they're doing a soft credit check for you because you don't want it to hit your credit score right off the bat. On some FHA government loans, we may have to do hard credit checks because of different guidelines they have, and we have to check for federal debts. So make sure you talk to your lender about that if you're looking for FHA, and your lender will definitely communicate if they're having to do that hard credit check. At CrossCountry Mortgage, we also have FastTrack pre-approval, which will get you completely underwritten before you even start shopping with your realtor. This does cost an additional fee, but will be charged later at closing. So when you're shopping like this, the sellers already know that you've been underwritten. You're good to go. You could put in an offer on that home, have it accepted, do the purchase agreement, and close in as little as 10 business days. So if you have a motivated seller or you're a motivated buyer, you really need to get in there. This is something that could really work well for you. Homes that have been on the market longer or something like that, and sellers are very motivated, it's a good thing to do. Also, it helps alleviate the fallout between pre-approval and closing. And I know I've got a pre-approval and you think it's set, but there are times when people make decisions like moving money out of savings accounts, buying something else, opening a credit card, that does make the closing date either delayed or not close at all. So make sure that we're not doing any of those things, but this fast track pre-approval will protect you from that as well.